All right, in this lesson, we are going to start converting things. We're going to convert feet to inches, inches to feet, miles, pound, all sorts of different things. So what I have is we're talking about the US Customary Service of Measurement, System of Measurement, which is not the metric system. So it is the feet, inches, yards, all that sort of stuff. So we have a little scale here talking about here are some of the values that we need to set up our conversions. And so we have the smallest measurement to the largest measurement. All right, so we have inches is the smallest, and then we have feet, yards, and then the longest is miles. And we're going to use proportions. We're going to be converting these things. We're going to set up proportions. We're going to cross multiply and get our answers. Okay, so first one we have going on is how many inches are in 5 feet. So this is my scale. So I have feet and I have inches. 1 foot is 12 inches. 1 yard is 3 feet, 436 inches, and 1 mile is 5280, 5,280 feet. So how many inches are in 1 feet? So first thing I'm going to do is 1 foot is going to equal 12 inches. I'm going to have a scale factor kind of a thing. And then I'm going to set up the other value with this stuff. How many inches? So we have X inches are in 5 feet. So this is one way to do it. That's definitely not the only way. Some people are going to be way comfortable with saying we have 5 feet and we have 12 inches per foot, blah, blah, blah. But in case you're not comfortable with it, this is what we got, or this is another method. So now once I have it kind of apples to apples-ish kind of a thing where I have feet on the top, feet on the bottom, inches on the bottom, feet on the top, feet on the top, inches on the bottom, inches on the bottom, I can ignore the labels and I can just cross multiply. So 1 times X is X, and then 5 times 12 is 16. All right, so that is one answer. And again, some people are definitely comfortable with if 1 foot is 12 inches, 5 feet, you're going to multiply it by 12 to get 60 inches. Okay, so this is more of a just in case. How many inches are in 2 1/3 yard? Okay, well, you could take 36 inches for 1 yard and multiply it by 2 1/3, or you can just kind of set up your scale. So we have 1 yard equals 30, or 1 yard to 36 inches equals how many inches to 2 1/3 yards. Okay, so if we cross multiply, we're multiplying this cross product. So 1 times X equals 36 times 2 1/3. All right, so if you're using a calculator, good news is your calculator can handle the 36 times 2 1/3. So to get that, right above the Y equals is this little button called F1. Let me put it over on this side, might be able to see it better. There we go. So F1, so if I go F1, I want to grab that second kind of option. It's going to give me all these different fraction kinds of things. So that allows me to put 2 1/3 times 36. Okay, so that's going to get me 84. Now, if you don't have that option, okay, so that's going to be 84 inches. If you don't have that option, that's okay. There is a workaround for this. It's taking this 2 1/3 and making it an improper value. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus the 1 is 7. So you'd be multiplying 36 by 7/3. So you could do that and go 36 times 7/3. And that's another way to get it. Okay, doesn't matter. So 2 1/3 yards is equivalent to 84 inches. Okay. All right, so the next chunk of stuff is capacity and volume. This one's a mess. You have the smallest measurement is teaspoons, then it goes to tablespoons, and it goes to ounces, fluid ounces, not pounds, not like a weight kind of a thing. So fluid ounces, cup, pint, quart, gallon. All right, so here's kind of your chart that helps us to do the exact same thing that we just did on the last one. So we have 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 3 teaspoons, 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons, 1 cup, 8 ounces, a pint. So this is where I start to actually kind of think of visuals. You got a pint glass is 16 ounces or 2 cups, probably more common knowing it as 16 ounces. 1 quart, I think of oil. I put an oil in a car and they come in quarts. So 1 quart is 2 pints or 4 cups. And then a gallon is 4 quarts. Okay, so 4 quarts of oil would be really a gallon of oil. All right, so same kind of thing. I just need to figure out what thing I need to use to create my proportion and then multiply away. So how many pints are in 4.5 quarts? So pints to quarts. So we have 1 pint, nope, we have 1 quart is 2 pints. 1 quart is 2 pints. So then how many pints is 4.5 quarts? So cross multiply. I got x times 1 is x. I'd have 2 times 4.5. So that's going to be 9. And then my label would have been pint. So 9 pints. Okay. All right. One more version of this deals with weights. And we have ounces is the smallest typical form of weight in our non-metric system, so the customary system. Ounces, pounds, tons. So you have 1 pound is 16 ounces, so like a 16-ounce steak is a pound of meat. And then 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So a 2-ton truck is a 4,000-pound truck, or hauls it or weighs it. I don't know, depends on what they describe it as. Okay, so so we're going to convert 56 ounces to pounds. All right, so we have ounces to pounds, so I need ounces to pounds. So we have 1 pound over 16 ounces is going to be, I don't know, let's see, 56 ounces, so I'll be putting that on the bottom. And I don't know pounds. All right, so we're going to cross multiply. So x times 16 is 16x. And 1 times 56 is 56. Let's get x by itself. So we'll undo the multiplication with division. And so 56 divided by 16, if you throw that into a calculator, you get 3.5. And the question was how many pounds? So 3.5 pounds. All right. And then the next couple we'll do in another video that is going to be doing a little bit of conversions when you have more ounces than a pound's worth. So you have like a pound's worth, more than a pound's worth of ounces. And then we're going to add and subtract and stuff like that as well. But that'll be in the next video.